Alright, I got this piece of railroad rail I dug up out of the yard some months back. This piece of iron right here that was it was a homemade latch I made for a gate we had at one time. But I can use this piece of metal if I can get that bolt out right there. I've got a 15/16 wrench. It looks really rusty, but maybe I can move it enough where I can get my cutter on there and cut that bolt. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll go. Kind of doubt it though. Well, it moved. That's progress. Cool. Maybe it's not as rusty as it looks. Could go look for a socket. By the time I do, I'll have this thing off of here. By the time I find one. Alright, it's getting hard to turn now. I think we'll use the cutter on it. I'm not going to strain myself. Alright, let's see if this angle grinder will cut this bolt off pretty easy. Well, we made short order of that bolt. Trimmed him right in two. I intend to reuse these holes for my hitch. I don't have a cutting torch here to blow a hole or a drill bit that big. Might as well make use of holes that are already there for my hitch pin. I need to clean this metal up though. Pretty rusty. I'll show you a boo-boo I did a while ago. Wasn't going to show anybody, but what the hell, anybody can mess up. I needed to cut the end of this piece of angle off square. It had a cutting towards edge on it. So I set it up with C-clamps. Kept turning over, so I put my project under there to make it square and clamped it down. But when I did, it was turned this way. I cut right into my project to over 1.25 inches or over an inch down into my project. Cutter cut so dang good with these Walmart cutters, but I've already welded it back together. Anybody can mess up, I guess. Alright, let's clean up this piece of rusty iron. I think this piece of metal is going to be good enough for my hitch. One thing about this whole thing, I don't have much metal. This entire project, if it doesn't work, I can cut it all off and rebuild it another time. Something to keep Walter busy. We're going to cut this piece in half. Use it to make my tongue a little longer, plus it's already got holes in it to put the pin in. Alright, we're going to try to cut right down that line. Can't find my soapstone, so I'm using a pencil. Oh, I got to change my blade. Doggone it. Cut a piece of metal. Ooh, that's hot. What I'm doing is making do with what I got. Okay. Holes don't quite line up, so I'm going to have to cut some off of this end. Actually, I don't have to cut any off this end. I can overlap it. But I need to cut a little off on that end to make it even. Where's my pencil? Right at this point, I squared off the ends on my piece of angle iron, and I cut a piece of flat stock off the same length. I've got it tack welded on the inside. I'm going to have to pull it in with a clamp down there because that piece ain't straight. It's not exactly square, but it's close enough for railroad work. It's just going to be a tongue on my trailer. Let's see, if I put some more bead on the inside first, it'll draw it in that way a little bit. It'll be even square. Guess I better do the inside first. Alright, I think we can go ahead and clamp this. Definitely close enough for railroad work. Missed it. Okay, we got it tack welded. Now it's just making a solid piece of iron, like a piece of channel iron. Oh God, it's showing square now. Maybe it depends on where you check it at. That's what it is, a little warped. Close enough. I don't have to weld the full length of it, but I'm going to put a substantial amount of weld on there. Give it more strength. Like I say, if this doesn't work out, we can always cut it off and rebuild it. It's going to be something like this. Hook on the back of the lawnmower. I don't know, I might notch that out and get it a little closer, but as long as I got a pin long enough to go through there, that'll work. Wow, I can even see how to weld a straight bead when I put my glasses on. Ain't that something? Maybe I should wear my glasses all the time. Then on this piece of channel iron, and it's just occurred to me that I'm on my last roll of wire. I'd like to get this thing assembled before I run out of wire. I don't want to go all the way to Harbor Freight today. If I do run out, I mean, I can finish it when I get it all assembled. But if I do run out, at least I'll have it put together. I've got plenty of weld on there to hold that thing together. And I can indeed weld a straighter bead with my glasses on. I guess my eyes are worse than I thought they were. So we're going to see about getting it assembled before I run out of wire. Alright, I got it laid out to weld the tongue on. Probably not going to be exactly square, but it's not like we're going to align the front end tires on an automobile and go down the highway. We're going to tack weld it right there and then check for squareness again. Oh, better put my welding helmet on and my glasses. Well, if first it ain't square, square it again. That side looks square enough for railroad work. Boy, it's good enough for Pwalpar too. Got quite a bit down on my tow bar today. But I pushed my Harbor Freight welder to its maximum. It's tripped out on me 3 times now. You have to wait like 30 minutes for it to cool off. But I've got my tongue welded on there. Got quite a bit more welding I can do on here, but it's pretty strong already. Making progress. It'll look good when I get it painted. We're going to have probably a piece of flat stock across here. And a piece across here, just to give it some lateral support. There's going to be a bracket welded on here for an arm to hold my wood chipper when I tip it over. And I'm assuming that's far enough away. We'll check it before I actually weld anything on there. Still a little early in the afternoon, but I gotta let my welder cool off. Got something else to do tomorrow, so I probably won't be working on my project tomorrow. I have some personal business to take care of. I wanted to get this end here welded on. But anyway, oh, you mean you're supposed to turn it on? Can't turn it on right now. I got to plug in the welder running the cooling fan. Time to clean up. I wonder how much that tow bar weighs so far. Let's take a guess. The pieces I took off of the gate handle worked pretty good. Those holes line right up. Weighs every bit of 20 to 25 pounds. Appreciate you tuning in today, my friends. Y'all have a good one.